Welcome one and all to the Women's Football Alliance, the Detroit Venom versus the Pittsburgh Passion. Today's game features two of the, it's a game of the week, obviously. So, got it. Very good. As we await the kickoff, the Venom. The Venom will take on the Pittsburgh Passion.
Shout out and thank you to all of our wonderful volunteers and Hawk staff.
Who's getting the ball first? You know? As we await the kickoff, we are waiting to see who has the ball first here in the game of the week on a brisk, cold day in April.
I don't know. We got a call. Somebody was screaming at us. Yeah, somebody was screaming. I don't know who. Yeah, I can't fix it. I'm down there.
It looks like we're ready for the kickoff. The Venom will be kicking off to the Pittsburgh Passion, and the Passion will receive the ball first.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
The kicker for the Venom is Sarah Monte, the native from Westland, Michigan, and went to the rival school that I went to. She went to Livonia Stevenson, as I went to Livonia Franklin. Looks like she's going to be kicking off to the Passion.
Passion number 22, Ellison Volarski, is back deep along with number
Looks like 8.
18, number 16.
Number
Number 15 for the Pittsburgh Passion, Lakita Barrett is back also for the Pittsburgh Passion.
Barrett and Malarski are back for the kick. Yeah. I can't see either. I was like... Need binoculars.
Set to kick off for the Venom is number 6, Casey Cunningham. Venom fans, let's get on our feet and make some noise.
Casey Cunningham is back to kick off, and here we go for another season of the Women's Football Alliance, and here we go. Kickoff is deep, it goes over the head of the Passion's number 22, Ellison Malarski. She gets a good return out to the 30.
Larski on the return for Pittsburgh out to the Passion 30-yard line, what'll be first and 10.
Now the Pittsburgh Passion, they're coming into today's game. They don't have the QB that they had last year, that they had the last season that they played. So this will be a little bit different. It's brisk, cold day, so we're wondering how the Passion will come out. Will they come out passing or running? Obviously, when it's a cold, brisk, cold day, you're going to try to establish the run game first. Third and I formation. The fullback handoff. Oh, with the running back. And it's a big play to start the game. Down to the Venom 35. Number
Option pass goes for number 11, Marcelina Chavez.
Jana Meister, the native from Chicago, gets the pass, and
Jana Meister, a pickup of 31, gets him to the Venom 34.
pick up of 31. They're at the 35-yard line. Shotgun formation. Handoff to the. They're going to get a big hole now. Big hole. And they're going to pick up a first down. Another first down for the Passion. That was number 4. Maria Fatali as she goes through the run.
Pickup makes it a first and 10.
It's a first and 10 from the 22-yard line. Venom very badly need to get this defensive stop as they are at the first drive of the game. Hand off to number 4 again. And it's a good tackle by the Venom. Maria Fatali on the run.
Venom tackle on the play was number 28, Danielle Tillman.
Danielle Tillman on the tackle for the Venom.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
No gain on the play, but it's going to be second and 10 from the 22-yard line. They're in the pistol formation. Back to pass. She 27 2, and it's caught. Jana Meister on the reception.
7, Alyssa George, complete to number 85, Jana Meister.
Alyssa George, really good pass on the second down. Meister had a really good catch, and she made the catch inside the 12. Here we go. It's third down. Shotgun formation. Handoff. Missed tackle in the backfield. Another. Oh, she's gonna. Ooh, good tackle by the Venom. They gained some plays. Looks like it's gonna be a fourth down.
And that's a loss of 1.
So we had a loss of 1. We'll bring up a fourth down.
So it's 4th and 1.
Big play here
13.
early on.
Make some noise, Venom fans.
Early on, it's a big play. The 1 yard to go to get to the first down. Handoff inside. That's going to be a first down. It's going to be a first and goal. Down to the 6-yard line. Number 20 on the rush. Ariel Smith. And she
Down by number 10.
was brought down by number 10,
Six, Derek Jones.
Tierra Sticks Derek Jones, the West Bloomfield native.
First and goal to go at the Venom 7-yard
It's a
line.
brisk cold day today here in April, and it's a pretty good day to be playing football. Good football weather. The handoff is
Handoff goes to number 20.
taken for a loss. Number 20 was taken down. Ariel Smith was taken down for a loss of.
Octavia Griswold on the tackle, but the flag is on the play.
We have a flag on the play too.
Offsides against the Venom.
And it was offsides against Venom. So they are again giving themselves a short foot. It'll be
And goal to go
first and goal from the 3-yard line.
on the replay of the down.
Pittsburgh has marched up the field in this first drive of the game. First and goal, ball to 3. Handoff. Smith, touchdown.
Carry, touchdown by number 20.
Ariel Smith, a good touchdown run up the middle, and it's going to be a 6-0 ball game for the Pittsburgh Passion.
38 to play, score
It was really not the right start for the Venom. She read that play really, really good.
Back to the extra point. Number 29, Brandy Paulnick.
Brandy Paulnick is back to kick the extra point. .11:38 to go in the first quarter. 6-0 for the Passion. Extra point. Held. And this one is good. It'll be a 7-0 game to start the game. The Passion drove down the field, made some crazy good plays, and that will be how the Venom will start the game. They have got to match this one right now. They cannot go down. And with the Pittsburgh Passion playing the way they are right now in that first drive, could be a sign of things to come. So it's time for the Venom to match with a drive of their own. The Venom will be going north. The wind is going a little bit to the east. The kickoff. We're getting ready for the Passion to kick off to the Venom. Number 29, Brandy Pollock will kick off for the Passion. It's a short line drive kick. Ball fielded at the 27. Destiny Russell was on the kick return, and she brought it up to the 40-yard line. It's time for the Venom to match that drive that the Passion had, because if the Passion get the ball back and they continue to grow their lead, this could be going out of a little bit out of the way for the Venom to try to come back in this game. Quarterback number 18. It's a handoff. Number 38. She's gonna wheel and deal, and she's gonna get out to the 47-yard line of the Venom. That's a good run.
Pick up 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
It's a 2nd and 3.
At the Venom 47.
The Venom are returning their quarterback and their running back. They were originally the Dark Angels. Now they're the Venom of Detroit. They have some pretty sweet uniforms. The color scheme is pretty good. Oh, we have a false start.
Flag on the play.
Center made a little bit of a too quick snap.
Venom takes it back 5 yards.
What was the 7-yard gain is now back to the 41, where it's basically a 2nd and 9. Can't be making those same penalties. They're already offsides, already a false start for the Venom. Need to get it back. Fumble on the play, but she was down, and she's down at the 40-yard line. That's what the officials are signaling. My bad. It was taken back to 39 after a loss on the fumble. So far, the Venom have really kicked themselves in the foot with the offsides in the red zone, the false start on this offensive drive, and then they had a fumble. Need to get it here. They're 3rd down and 11. Pass off. Can she throw it? It's a little bit of a It was a little bit.
And it's incomplete.
Oof. It'll be 4th down. 4th and 11. I'm imagining the Venom will be sending out their punt team. Already down 7-0. They have not helped themselves on the opening drive, and they have not helped themselves on their opening possession of the first quarter. Number 6, Casey Cunningham, will be back to punt. Native of Howell, Michigan, and went to Schoolcraft College. Timeout, Venom. Looks like they're a little.
Venom, their first time out.
They're a little discombobulated on the punt team, and they had to call a timeout because they were not on the right page. This has been a theme for the Venom early on. They've not been on the same page on offense or defense. They've made a lot of mistakes, and you can't do that. The Venom will have 2 timeouts left for the first half. 10:06 to go in the first quarter. Cunningham is back to punt. And it looks like we have another flag.
Flag on the play against the Venom. False start.
False start again.
Back 5 more yards to the Venom 34-yard line.
That's their second false start of this possession. They already had offsides on defense. They are once again pushing themselves back a little bit. Here goes the punt. Aussie-style punt. It will get out of bounds around the 43, the 45, 44, 41.
1-yard line
Passion will take over the ball at the 41-yard line.
for the Passion.
It's a big possession for the Passion as they look to get rolling here. They've already headed out to a 7-0 lead. They can extend this pretty quick to a 14-0 lead if they just play the way that they played on the first possession. Number 27, Alyssa George is a quarterback. She's a native of Wheeling, West Virginia, from West Liberty University. She's in a shotgun formation. She's going to hand it off to number 4, Maria Fortelli, but she's taken down, and it's a loss of
For the Passion, Fatali
loss of
brought down by a host of Venom players, led by number 6, Casey Cunningham.
Casey Cunningham was on the tackle. She made the Venom really pursued that play really, really well. It's good. That's good play recognition by the Venom, and if they want to continue to keep that way up, this is the way that they get themselves back in the game. There's a blitz from the Venom, a little bit over pursuing, but they have good hit. Number 12,
27 on quarterback
Deanna
George.
Runaway.
George on the carry. Number 38, Clarissa Tullis on the hard hit. After a pickup of 6 yards.
So it was a 6-yard gain. It brings up a 3rd down. In the shotgun is George. George has the ball. She's going to roll to the and she's going to pass it. It's reception by number 22, Moligarski, the Pittsburgh native, the wide receiver who is 5'4" and 135 pounds.
Moves the ball down to the Passion 47-yard line.
It'll be 4th down. Ball at the
Where it is
47.
4th and 4.
And it looks like the Passion
Formation
are looking to punt.
for the Passion. Is number 85.
We have a flag on the play. Not sure what for. It's a false start offense, and they'll bring it back 5 yards for the Passion.
The Passion called for a false start. Moves it back to the Passion 42.
So here come the Passion. They're gonna be punting from 5 yards deeper than they were. And here is another timeout. And the Venom call another timeout.
By the Venom.
They have 1 timeout remaining in this half. It's interesting to see why they called the timeout. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe to get on the same page. Maybe they'll bring in a different punt, like punt block. Very interesting timeout there.
I say thank you to our sponsors, Team Peterson Jackson Real Estate Professionals, Stringfellow Accounting Solutions, Title I Title and Closing Services, Thornton and Grooms Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and more, NGK Spark Plugs, law offices of David Gorsica, Mark and Catherine Gibson, and Susie Blackney. On behalf of the Detroit Venom, we say thank you.
Here's the punt for the Passion. Good defensive stop by the Venom, and they're going to get the ball back. This punt is a little wobbly. Not a good punt. And it looks like it's going to be out at the 35.
Venom 35-yard line would be 1st and 10.
That was a good possession by the Venom defense. They got the defensive stop like they needed. You couldn't allow the Passion to go and bring this lead to a 14-0 game or a 10. It's a big possession for the Venom offense. They had a good run to start the game, start their possession, and then they just went in the tank after that.
I'm not a tech guy. No, I'm just. He can't shoot the message.
And that is brought down by a host of Passion defenders. They didn't get her down. But the referees called it a stop. Looks like it was a loss of barely 1. It'll be 2nd down. Ball is going to be at the 39-yard line. Back to pass. It rolls out. Looks like she's going to keep it. She's going to keep it. And she's going to get to the 41-yard line. Number 18, Alexandra Gorsica from Ferndale makes the quarterback keep, and it's a 40. It's a 3-yard gain. Ball at the 41.
Ball is at the 36-yard line.
My bad. 36-yard line. Got a little ahead of myself. I formation, running back is going to get the ball. She tries to get past it, and she's going to get a good gain of 2, but it'll bring up a 4th down. 6:51 to play in the first quarter. And the Venom will go back to punt once again. For some reason, the Venom had not been able to sustain a good offensive show as of now. They played really, really well, but this has been just time after time they have kicked themselves in the foot. Here's a punt. It's gonna go back to the 15. She's gonna keep it. She's gonna bring it up, but she's not gonna get anywhere. She's taken down at the 17-yard line, it appears. And that's where the Passion will take over. Is there a mic on?
Pick it up and start their drive.
Passion take over. And she's taken down at the 10. No, my bad. It'll be at 12. Be a good stop for the Venom if they can get a stop here. They would potentially get some good field position, you'd imagine, and that'd be a good start for the Venom. Back to pass. She's gonna rifle it into number 11, Marcelina Chavez, for. She's gonna get out to 18, it appears. It's third down. Back to Pat. Oh, no, she's going to run. It looks like she's going to get out there, and she's going to quarterback sneak. It's good. It's going to bring up. I don't think she got enough for the first down.
The Pittsburgh Passion are back in punt formation. Back to receive for the Venom is number.
Venom's going to receive this ball. Punt.
Looks like number 22, Rolanda Edwards. I'm sorry, correction. Number 15. Destiny Russell.
She gets the ball. She's going to take it, and she's going to get to the 46-yard line.
Brought down by the Pittsburgh Passion, number 11.
She muffed the ball to start, but then she picked the ball up. It was a really, if you look at the replay, the punt is a nice straight line punt. A good bounce, and then she tried to catch it, and she didn't get it at first, but she got it, and she brought it to the 46-yard line. Good concentration by the punt returner, because if you muffed that punt, there was a host of Passion defenders that were coming to make the play. 4:38 remaining in the first quarter. 1st and 10 for the Venom. They need to sustain an offensive drive here. Pass go 18. High pass. She didn't catch it. She had the hands on it, but she just couldn't catch it. And that will bring up a 2nd and 10.
The pass by number 18 for the Venom, Corsica
Corsica threw a really Nice pass there. It just wasn't on line, and there was a lot of defenders around there. 2nd and 10. What I'm looking here for the Venom is just to get some yards. They need to stay above the sticks, and they're going to run it here. Get outside, and they get, looks like a gain of 2 yards. Number 38, Clarissa Tolis, the running back,
Dulles on the carry
got there
for the Venom.
for 2 yards.
Picks up 2 yards on the play.
Third down.
8 yards to go.
We got 8 to go for the Venom. You would probably expect to see a pass here. Back in the pass, Gorsica. She's back. Good pocket awareness. She's going to get the pass. Down to the 31-yard line. And that is number 6, Casey Cunningham. What a good play. And the pass was right on line. And that's a good play for Gorsica. What a good pass to get down to the 31-yard lines. That is a great pass by Gorsica. That's a very, very just well-timed, well-thrown ball. The last ball that she threw was a little bit off. There is a triple coverage. This time she hits Cunningham in stride, a little bit outside, but she hits her in stride, and that's a good way to get back at the 31. Outside, number 7 is going to be taken down for a loss. That's Lucretia Harvey.
Number 7, Lucretia Harvey.
And she is
Ball carrier for the Venom.
we have an injury timeout.
2 yards.
Number 37 of the Pittsburgh Passion,
Passion, 33.
Ashley Seco
Injury timeout.
from Coriopolis, Pennsylvania, is going off the field. Looks like on that play she got her head banged in a little bit by her own teammate. Hope she's okay. .247 remains in the first quarter. Here comes the Venom, and they're gonna run, and it's gonna be a nice stick by number. Looks like we got a fumble, but they called the. I don't know. They called the running back down.
On the carry.
I don't know.
11, Aaron Payton. Picked up 3 yards on that play.
It was a pickup of 3 on the play. It's gonna be 3rd down for the Venom. Ball at the 30.
At the Passion, 30-yard line.
Ball's at the 30 for the Passion and for the Venom. They need to get this first down and get inside the red zone. Fumble on the snap, and we have
Passion were able to recover the ball.
the Venom recover the ball.
In the process, they lose 3 yards. It's a 4th down and 13.
Venom lose the ball, but they get it back, and we have a 4th down. Looks like the Venom will go for it here. 4th down. You'd imagine they're going to be passing this ball. Gorsica, another fumble, and she's down.
Fumble, snap, ball
And the pass, the punt.
down.
The defense of the Venom has made some critical stops to keep this game tight. It's now time for the Venom offense to just try to get something going. They had a possession going that was going really, really well until they made some crucial mistakes on their own. I mean, in enemy territory where they could have took the lead or tied the game. Here's the punt. Good snap. Wobbly punt. She's going to take it. And she will be down at the 39. Destiny Russell had she brought in the punt, and she will the Venom will take over at the 39-yard line.
I want to say hello and thank you to our vendors who are with us today. Drip Alkaline Water, Zenith Foods Hibachi, food truck that's right outside the gate, and I support women's sports apparel, squid beads, $5 Venom bracelets. Get yours today. So go ahead and check out the vendors that are here. Also, $1 50/50 raffle tickets are also available.
The Venom will take over at 39-yard line. They have the ball. Gorsica is under the center. She's going to pitch it, and number 38, Tolis, will take it. Well, she gets a good gain. Looks like she got to the 43. It's a gain of 4. This is the end of the first quarter. It's 7-0 Passion at the end of 1. The first quarter is over, and the Venom will take over in the second quarter and start the quarter. Need to get back on track. They will switch ends of the field. The Venom will be going south now. Wind is blowing east just a little bit. The temperature right now is 39 degrees. Feels like 32. It's definitely some football weather. We are clear, the cloudy, overcast. No precipitation, so this should be a clean game in terms of fumbles and interceptions and such. Start of the second quarter. Gorsica is under center in the I formation. We have a fake handoff. She's going to pass. She had the pass, but she dropped it. Number 34 for the Venom. Jessica McKenzie, the native from Bronx, New York, couldn't contain the possession of the ball. They'll bring up a third down for the Venom. 14:53 to go in the second quarter. Gorsica under center again for the I formation. She does a handoff. It's going to be a good run. She's going to get to the 45, but she's going to be stopped. It's going to be fourth down. It was a good run. Tullis got a good block, and she just couldn't get to the next level. Ball to 46 for the Venom. 4th and 3. Gorsuga is back. She's going to be in the formation. She can't get the ball. Here she goes on the rollout. Can she get there? She's not going to get there. Ball at the 46-yard line. That's where the Passion will take over. They're taking over in Venom territory. And this is a big, big defensive stop by the Passion. Here as they take over at the 46-yard line. Pittsburgh quarterback goes back, and she's going to throw a pass that should be intercepted, and it's not. It is dropped. She went back to pass on the replay, and she goes back, and she just fires it right to the linebacker who had in her grasp. That's number 12, Diana Lenaway, and she just couldn't corral the pass. That's a missed opportunity in your own territory. Could have been a big play for the Venom, but instead the Passion will get a little bit of a lucky break there. Second and 10. Shotgun formation for the Pittsburgh Passion. She's going to roll out. She's going to get out there, and this pass is going to be incomplete too. 3rd down. It was a short pass. Would have taken a great grab by 85. Jana Meister, but she just couldn't corral. It was a little bit short on the pass. 7-0 Passion. Pistol formation. Snap is a little bit low. She's going to go back to pass. She passes it out. Passion pass is incomplete. I bet Pittsburgh Passion fans are looking for a flag there, but they won't get it. There's a lot of contact on that pass, but the Venom will get away with 2 things on this drive. They dropped an interception, and they get away with looks like a contact on the. Now here comes the Passion. The Venom were not ready for it, and she's gonna take it. She's gonna go 10, 5, touchdown, and there's a flag on the play. It looks like they're going to be bringing it back. Touchdown is good. Touchdown is good. 14-0, pending the extra point by the Passion. The Venom were not in tune. The Venom thought it was going to be a punt. They go back in the punt formation. They go back at the punt return formation, and the Passion come out and throw a short pass that ends up in there for a touchdown. We have a penalty on the Passion. They'll move back 5 yards.
Ball is moved back. False start against the
It was a false start against the Passion. This will be a little bit of a difficult extra point here. The hold. The kick. The kick is no good.
And the point after try is
And we are 13-0. The Passion lead 13-0. And there's 13:29 remaining in a second quarter. On that touchdown, if you look at the Venom were just discombobulated. The short pass was on a slant. And she took it the distance. They were not ready to play they were not ready to play the pass. They were not ready to play a play. And that's a bad look for the Venom as they try to come back in this game. That was a critical play right there. And they just weren't ready for
participating in the raffle.
they were not ready for it.
The Venom have a poster making station right at the entrance. Go ahead and get your
The Passion will kick off to the Venom. It's a 13-0 game here at the Hawk Community Center, formerly known as the Farmington Hills Harrison, off of 12 Mile. Very prestigious football program that used to play here at the Farmington Hills Harrison. We had some good players like Aaron Burbridge, Devin Funches, Mario Amudier, and they will be in Hawks lore forever. The return picked up. She gets out to she goes back. She's going to get to the 35. She's going to get to the 40, and she's going to be tackled. It's a good return by the Venom as they look to try to get back in this game. It's a 13-0 deficit. They got 13-18 to go in the second quarter. It's time for the Venom to get some offense going. They so badly need it. And this is a big, big, big possession for the Venom. You need a good play by Gorsica. You need a good play by this Venom offense in totality. She's going back to pass. She's going to pass it out, and it's nowhere close. We'll bring up a second down.
pass by quarterback Gorsica is incomplete. Second and 10.
Gorsica went back to pass it. She didn't get enough on it. It looked like she got a little bit disheveled and throwing that pass, and it went wide of the receiver at that point. Second and 10. Ball at the 40-yard line. The Venom are in the I formation. They have 2 wide receivers out and 1 wide receiver to their bench. It's going to be a handoff. Tolis takes it. She's going to get some yardage. She gets to the 46, 47, and it's going to be a third and
Pick up 7 yards and
third and 4.
3.
Third and 3. Good run by Tola. She took a block that was really well angled for her, and she took it. She got the run. The Passion will take a timeout.
Shout out to our DJ DX on the wheels of steel. Also check out our vendor tables here. Drink Venom at the Hawk.
12:45 remains in the second quarter. The Venom are down 13-0. It's going to be interesting because this is a big third down. It's a 3rd and 3.
Stop by the food truck.
Passion are going to get back on course. Let's see if the Venom can take this and sustain this drive because they really, really need it here. You can't go down by 2 scores and not have an answer because if you're putting too much pressure on your defense at that point, it's going to be a huge, huge offensive possession right here. 3rd and 3. This could be the difference in a good first half or a bad first half. Pistol form. Nope, that's going to be I formation for the Venom. Gorsica takes the handoff. She's going to pitch it. She's going to get it to Tolis. Tolis is going to get the first down. She's going to get down at the 46-yard line, and that'll bring up a first down for the Venom. That's a good first down. Good run by Tolis. She made a quick juke, and she got inside, and she got another couple yards that she wouldn't have got if she didn't make that move. Good play by Tolis. That was an amazing run, and she did a really, really good job with that. Really good job of running, and a really good job of play recognition by her. That's a fantastic job. Tolis will get the ball again. She's going to get, looks like 3 yards on the play. We have a flag on the play. Offsides Passion, so we'll bring it to a 5-yard penalty for the Passion, and they have got a the refs are working out something right now. It's going to go to the 41 off the penalty. The Venom are in the I formation. Good run. She's going to get a first down. It's a first down for the Venom. Ball out to the 30. It was number 7, Lucretia Harvey, who makes the big run. She made a fantastic awareness on the play, and Venom will get a first down right here. Timeout, Passion. 11:33. Both teams will have one timeout to end the second quarter. Both teams have used 2 timeouts so far. 11:33 to go in the first half.
Send a special shout out to some of our team sponsors: NGK Spark Plugs, the law offices of David Gorsica, Mark and Catherine Gibson, and Susie Blackney. Thank you for your support.
It's a 13-0 game. The Venom are on the prowl right now, trying to get to the touchdown. They have to get points on this drive. They just have to. This is a big possession for the Venom. You don't want to give the Passion ball back and let them get a chance to get some more points before the second half ends. Gorsica looks like she was pressured a little bit, and she is gonna get it out to number 11, Aaron Payton, and she was taken down. Looked like a high tackle on that play, but the Venom will lose. It looks like a loss of 8 yards.
38-yard line of the Passion.
Second and 18 for the Venom. Shotgun formation. Here we go. Back the pass. She's got time. She makes the pass. It's a little bit short. It's going to be picked off by the Passion. Out to the 25 is the Passion, and they will take over. Just not what we want as a Venom player, as a coach, as a fan. You can't have it. It looked like a good pass at the start. It was a little bit in front of the receiver, and she had no shot. It was picked off by number 1, Courtney Smith. Number 2, Jasmine Jones,
sideline warning against the Passion.
The Passion were given a sideline warning on that play. Passion will take over at the 25 off the interception. Number 6, Casey Cunningham, looked like she was back to pass, and she didn't get enough of it. George pans it off, and she is number 20
That is
of the
number 20
of the Passion.
for the Passion.
Number 20, Ariel Smith,
Ariel Smith on the carry.
was on the carry.
Pick up the 3 yards on the play.
Looks like a timeout on the play. Officials timeout for an injured player.
Timeout. And also say thank you
Thrown into the whoops then, you know.
more of our team sponsors.
How's it going over there?
Stringfellow Accounting Solutions. Title
All right, I got it now.
9:56 to go here. And the Pittsburgh Passion with a 13-0 lead, 3rd and 12. There's a snap up the middle, a little shake to the right, down at the 26-yard line.
Smith on the carry for the Passion.
It's a good carry.
And they'll bring up 4th down. So the Venom get a good start, much needed, stop here.
Yeah, they need to stop. They definitely need to stop here. This is Tommy. Tommy has came in.
Oh, well, how you doing, people out there? And we welcome you to this broadcast here. The opening WFA Women's Football Alliance here, live from the Hawk Field here in Farmington Hills. If you're just tuning in, again, a couple scoring drives here by the Pittsburgh Passion, and they're set to punt.
See, that was a big stop for the Venom because they really needed it right here.
Back to receive for the Venom.
A lot of time left on the clock.
Destiny Russell.
Almost blocked there.
Little short, squibs up there. Everyone's looking around. The Venom will jump on it at the 43-yard line, and we will start here, 1st and 10, with 8:49 to go on the clock.
This is a big possession for the Venom right here because they need this. They need points right now.
Don't forget, at halftime, you might want to go check out
What you missed was the Passion came out and they looked like they were gonna punt, and they went back into a formation where they went into pass formation, and it hit a quick slant, and the Venom had no chance to defend it.
These teams were previous rivals. This is Pittsburgh's first time here back in the league in the Pro Division since 2019. And, of course, the Detroit Venom were the Detroit Dark Angels as of last year. And with their downing their sharp-looking
Neon green.
going. So let's see if they can get something going here.
Of course,
There's a snap over the middle. It's incomplete there.
drop. No, it's just it's Tommy, for the first half of this game, the Venom have really just shot themselves in the foot with penalties, dropping fumbles, letting plays, not being ready for plays that are coming. And that's why they're out to a 13-0 deficit right now, going into 8:44 in the second quarter.
Well, hopefully you start to shake the nerves out of the, it takes a little while, get the field,
The defense for the Venom has really came to play. The offense has sputtered at times, and that's a problem. But Tolis, their running back, has played exceptionally well.
2nd and 10. Standard set up the middle. Nothing going on there. Oh,
She's
bounce
gonna
on
get out.
tackle left side, and a couple bounces off another tackles and down at the 40-yard line.
Tolis has been a really, really good player for the Venom on offense. She's made some really good plays, and she got that.
Tough run there. Got good 6 yards and
3rd down.
3rd down.
Well, this brings up an interesting dynamic because you're a 3rd, and it looks like about 8. So it looks like it's going to be a passing down, I would imagine. But the Venom has not been able to pass according to really, really well. And their last pass that they had went for an interception. So I'm going to be interested to see how they do this right here.
Corsica, the quarterback, checks out the coverage. Here's the snap. Looking around. Long, deep, intercepted. They definitely did not need that as the pass should come down at the 21-yard line. And I don't know if that's as good as a punt here in this game so far. I don't know. Surely they didn't want that, but
2 turnovers in the last 2 drives. That's not winning football.
No.
That won't win you games. And if you're looking at it from the Venom's perspective, you haven't got nothing going on offense. The Passion have been able to get down the field. They look more polished early on. The Venom look like they're trying to figure things out. And against the Passion, their Passion are a pretty good team. They look like a pretty good team right now. You can't go down 13-0 with them driving now. This is a big stop if the Venom can get it. If they can't get it, you're going to need points before the end of the first half for the Venom.
well, girl in motion. Here's the handoff tackle, little shimmy shake there up the middle, bounces off a couple tackles, and finally down at the 27-yard line.
See, if I was one of the Venom's coach, what I'm looking for right now, let's get a turnover. Let's get a turnover, and let's make sure that we can get the ball back. Because right now you need the ball back because it's going to the end of the first half. We got 7:20 to go. You need to get something going, and you don't want to leave too much, too less of time on the clock.
And the clock is running 7:10, 2nd down and 4 on the 27. Show blitz. Handoff inside and a big drop for a loss there.
See, this is what the Venom have been able to do lately. Is their defense is getting good tackles at the point of attack. You could tell right there from the replay, the line got good penetration and they pushed the offensive line back. That's good defense by the Venom.
Loss of 4 yards on that, and Passion looking at a 3rd and 8. You see, what do you think? A little trickery here on a 3rd down? I mean, you're up by 13. I know you're deep in your own zone.
If I'm the Passion, I'm just either gonna do a short pass or try to do a run.
They're spread out wide. There's a shotgun. There's a little.
The reverse.
There you go. Around the outside.
No one's gonna get it.
Oh, a little fumble, but already out of bounds.
I don't think she got the first down.
24, and
she did not get the first down.
Far, far short. So I guess the coverage was very, very good there. They were deep coverage, so even though it was a trick play, there was still a lot of time to recover and make a big stop here.
They pulled a rabbit out of the hat on that one because they're beat. Number 6, Casey Cunningham. She looked like she came from out of nowhere, and that's a good defensive stop by the Venom, and they needed that. But it's time for their offense to get going. Their offense has been stagnant. It's been just constantly shooting themselves in the foot, with it be penalty, fumble and snap, sort of thing like that. You can't do that. It's now the offense of the Venom has to take control, and let's get a touchdown.
Punting situation, and again Cunningham back for the Venom. There's a snap. Good line drive kick. Cunningham
Fumble.
It's a little there and met there immediately, but she retains possession, and the Venom will come out with 5:08 left to go here in the second. Down by 13, and they will be at least on the good side of the field.
It's a start. So they need to get a touchdown now. They got good field position. It's time to take advantage of this and make the plays necessary to get the score. You can't go into the half down 13 or more.
And Gorsica.
Shotgun formation.
There it is.
It's going to be a
Looks like
pass.
she steps up.
She's going to be
Dumped
oof.
at the 49. And a loss of 2 on there. It looks like she tried to step up into the pocket. Didn't know whether to run, pull it back down. She got tacked on her ankle and wrapped around the legs and
See, on that play, she had her running back going to the outside. She could have just threw a short little pass, and I think that running back would have had more chance of an opportunity to get to the stick in that situation.
And it is fumble there. Lane, there's maybe a contact.
They're going to call fair catch interference on the Venom, and that's not a headsy play. That's not a smart play. And once again, the Venom will once again be at their own demise.
So as they march off the yards on the interference. And 1st and 10 for the Pittsburgh Passion, who enjoy a 13-0 lead here with 2:45 to go left in the half. Scoping it out. They're in a regular setback in motion. Snap right up the middle. Little stutter step to the left, to the right, to the left, still on the feet, and finally down at the 24-yard line.
Good run start for the Passion. They can get some yards and end this quarter.
Nothing fancy there, right up the gut.
Nothing fancy at all. This is a big defensive, stand for the Venom. They can't allow another touchdown or field goal to come for the Passion, so it's a must to stop them here.
2nd and 8. Passion enjoying a 13-0 lead. There's the snap. Oh, there's another little reverse. Around the end, has some room around the outside, down the sidelines, 30, one person to beat, down to 20, nice inside move, down to the 10, 5, in, touchdown Passion.
And that's just exactly what you didn't need if you're a Detroit Venom player, coach, fan. There was over-pursued by the defensive back. She didn't get over to make the tackle. She over-pursued the running, the number 11. And at that point, it was done. It was over.
Chavez had some room, put on the jets, bounced around a couple defenders, cut inside, and easily just waltzed into the end zone. And not a very good thing to happen to the Venom here just before the half.
See, on that play, Tommy, it was a bad read by the DB trying to get over. She cut her off way too early. She should have got there a little bit later, and she would have had her against the sideline and could have pushed her out. But instead, it was a good read by Chavez, and she brings it for the touchdown.
2-point conversion here. Looking to the pass, and there it is right there. 2-point conversion for the Passion, and they now 21-0.
Just what you didn't need if you're the Venom. Just not a good sign going down 21-0.
Left before halftime, the Pittsburgh Passion 21, the Detroit Venom nothing. I want to give a special shout out to our sponsors once again, NGK Spark Club, the law office.
So if you're the coach, I mean, you want to try to at least rally the troops, get something going here before half. What do you tell them, Joe?
You have to be smart. I think the defense has played really, really well, and I think the offense just needs to sustain a drive right now because the defense has been on the field so long. They're not going to be able to keep playing at this level. So if I'm the offensive coach, we've got to stay on the field much more than we have. We can't be shooting ourselves in the foot. I mean, they got down to the 30, and then they took it back because they had penalties and a fumble at the snap. Just can't do that.
And check out all the WFA action. Go to WFA ProFootball.com, and you'll get the stats and the teams and everything else. And there's a little squibber. Starts out over the 40, little room spun around and out of bounds at the 45-yard line. So the Venom will take the ball at their 45.
It was a good return, and that's what you need right now. You got 1 minute and 36 seconds left. You got to work quick to get the ball in the end zone. I think it's imperative that you get the ball in the end zone right now.
They haven't been pinned down too much. It seems like they've enjoyed some good field position up through the first half.
Yeah.
Just haven't been able to put those plays together to keep any drive going.
They've been shooting themselves in the foot all game long. It has not been a good game for the Detroit Venom offense.
Well, let's see how much of an emergency they are in here. They got to get something going. Short of a 2-minute drill here, 1:36, and let's see what kind of hurry up they got going here. Under center. Snap to Cunningham. Oh, I'm sorry, that was
Number 11, Aaron
Payton on the carry.
Yeah, I would like the pass there. Let's get a short pass going. Let's make some quick plays towards the sidelines. Try to get yourself to get a points before half, but it looks like they're not in that mode. And it's just not. I think they're content with being down 21-0. Don't want to, risk any more interceptions, turnovers.
Passion looking strong. Have to be fired up a little. Shutting them out in the first half here. Clock is running.
If you're the Passion right now, you're excited because you're absolutely you should be up more than 21-0 at this point. But the Venom defense has played as great as they have early on.
We got it. And that was a little late. I don't know exactly what happened there. Maybe it didn't like the formation the Venom was coming up with and decided to take a knee and say, hey, my ankle hurts all of a sudden.
You see that a lot, especially in the pro game. And it was late. It was a late injury, but you never know what could happen.
Tasty and healthy all at the same time.
So we invite you to take a look at a few different areas here. And thank you for all the sponsors that were out here today in this game. And, again, the opening game here for the WFA season. The Venom still have 2 more home games here, May 7th and May 14th, here at the lovely Hawk facilities in Farmington Hills, Michigan. Hey, we're enjoying a balmy 40 degrees here today. I hope where you're watching, it's a little warmer for you. Go grab a favorite beverage and some blankets and get next to the TV with your loved ones.
It's definitely some football weather, but I think that has played a role in this game today. You're not able to grip the ball as much as you can in the passing game, and you've seen some drops by these receivers on both sides where they had the catch, they just couldn't make it, and you usually see that in cold weather, even with like pros and college football, all that.
Good crowd on hand. Passion brought a few of their fans from Pittsburgh, quite a few Venom fans in the seats here for the opening game, and clock is running with 35 seconds to go here. Shotgun Gorsica, little swing and immediately met, and it was close to being a lateral, but they ruled it in. Oh
wow.
And it was, yes, it was, and a very good call there. It's referees converged and all pointed to each other, and now the Passion get the ball at the 40. Where do they live? 40-yard line of the Venom. Big turnaround of events here, and there's something that they
just like I said, all game it's been the Venom shooting themselves in the foot, and there's 24 seconds left. You know the Passion are going to take a shot at the end zone. If you allow a touchdown here, going into the second half, down 28, I think the Passion get the ball. You're going to be in a little bit of a bad situation if you're the Venom. So it's imperative to get a stop here.
First and 10 after the turnover. in motion. Pitch. Around the left side. Hits the corner. Little stutter step around one tackle. And out of bounds at the 25-yard line of the Venom. Good run by Fatau. As you can see here on the replay, getting around on the outside. Little stutter step on the inside, couple missed tackles, and you can't have those missed tackles.
No, you can't have the missed tackles, and you can't allow a run like that this late in the half.
They got what, 6 extra yards on that missed tackle.
Missed tackles will kill you. They will definitely kill you. And you know, this is just what I was saying though, is when you're the Venom offense, you can't get going. You're not able to get going. It's putting so much like taxing on that defense. They're not allowed to get some good, you know, rest before, you know, they come back on the field. They're coming back on the field a lot because the offense can't sustain a drive or, you know, keep a drive going. And that's taxing. And if you're the Venom offensive coordinator right now, you're trying to see, how do I get my offense going, at least to take time off the clock, because my defense is getting gassed right now.
So this could very well be the last play before the half with 9.8 seconds on the clock.
If I'm the Venom, I take shots at the end zone right now.
There it is. So someone over the middle. There's Long right there, right at the 2-1 and in. A killer just before the half. Malarski all by herself. I don't know how that happened. Looks like she split the seam there, and the ball seemed to be up in the air for a while, and a beautiful conversion.
Give credit to the quarterback, George. She threw a really good throw, and the wide receiver just got in the middle of the defense and just made the play to get the touchdown. Once again, it just shows you that the Venom have a lot of work to do in the second half. They want a chance to come back. They gotta sustain drives, and they gotta make plays like they have in this first half.
Yeah, it's easy to go into a locker room after the first half, and you know now you have a whole other half to play here. It's a lot of football left, and you want to keep the legs moving, keep your head in the game, and just don't throw in the towel yet. Let's see what the Venom have as they're going to be coming out for the second half.
And you're down 27-0 with the pending extra point. It's likely a 28-0 game. If I'm the coach and I'm going into the locker room, I've got to say my offense needs to get more drives sustained. They need to make more plays because the defense can't sustain this all game.
2-point conversion and it's dropped there, and that'll be it. Both teams will. That's it. So 27-0, the Passion.
There's 2.8 seconds left. There's not much you can do in this 2.8 seconds. I mean, you could take a kick back, but the Passion have been really, really good at kicking coverage and how they've been able to do that.
So we'd like to thank all the sponsors again here for the very first inaugural game, and again for the production staff at Go Live Sports for producing this game today here that you're watching, the WFA Game of the Week on the DCTV Broadcast Network. And Joe, you have a few things going on between the whistles.
Hey, we do a sports podcast.
Yeah.
We do Red Wings, Tigers, Lions, Michigan State, all sports. But it's been fun. It had some good guests on there. Darren McCarty, had Dave Burkett of the Free Press on there just a couple weeks ago. A lot of stuff good going on.
And there's a kickoff, bounced, taken at the 32, and that should run out to him. Oh, and a big hit there. Ouch.
Oof.
I don't know who. Boy, that was a big shot.
The Passion are hitting, so it's time to roll. Halftime.
So we will be right back after these messages. Pittsburgh Passion with a 27-0 lead, and we'll be right back. boys and girls, we welcome you back to the almost beginning of the second half action WFA game of the week here. The Detroit Venom home team here. Little tough first half action as they found themselves down 27-0 to the Pittsburgh Passion. And a couple of the highlights earlier, it was all Pittsburgh pretty much in the first half. The Venom had issues getting penalties, and there you see a long pass completion there. No one got the tackle on Chavez, and she just waltzes into the end zone, and that was pretty much it on that first scoring play of that first half. So, and again, it was all Passion. Once the Venom had a couple stops, you know, the Passion come down and a little swing pass out here, easy touchdown, and another one to Malarski here you're going to see. And, you know, I don't know how you get that wide open in the seam there, Joe, but, you know, that was just the par for the course all first half.
It was what the first half was. That final drive was the bullet point for that drive. It's gonna be interesting because if I'm the Venom, I mean, it's the first game of the season. You can't get shot like this. You need some heart. You need to come back and try to make it a game. Sustain some drives, make some plays. The offense just needs to sustain drives right now because what they were doing on offense, it wasn't enough, and it was so taxing on the defense.
And, you know, they have, as you mentioned beforehand, Pittsburgh, even though they haven't been in the league since 2017 or 2019, they do seem to have a little bit more experience on their end. I know that Coach White and Coach Bryce for the Venom were probably telling their team, listen, you know, let's just let's tighten up here a little bit. Let's stop being so sloppy with the mistakes and with the ball, and let's go. You know, let's finish this strong here, this second half. At least get some points. Get some momentum going.
You know,
for the next game.
The funny part about it is the Venom returned their quarterback, returned their running back, and those two players, besides the running back Tolis, they haven't been able to get things going. So if I'm the coach, it's got to be, you got to sustain a drive. You start the ball off. You get the ball in the second half, you got to go down the field, you got to score, and you got to sustain a drive. I would look for 5 minutes off the clock. That's my barometer. Give your defense a little bit of rest time. Let them go out there refreshed and make some plays.
And the Venom will receive the ball here in the second half. They've enjoyed good field position throughout the first half, a few times over midfield, and again, just couldn't get a sustained drive out there. I know that the coaching staff up in the press box have been kind of, you know, upset a little bit, to say the least here. But again, as you mentioned, it is the first game. There's a lot of football half. This is a you know, learning experience, getting the feet wet, the plays down, and got to get that ball going. You know, get out to the hands of the players there.
You're down 27, possession by possession. You've got to win every possession. You've got to make sure that you get points off the possession. And when you get good field position, you got to make it happen.
Well, we hope you're enjoying this action here on the DCTV Sports Broadcast Network, the WFA Game of the Week presented by GoLiveSportsCast.com. Check out all the great action live on GoLive. And here we go with the second half action, a little bounce, and can't grab a handle on it yet. And look out there, met by a few of the Venom player down at the 34.
Looks like the 35. She should have picked it up earlier. She let it bounce too much. You just took time away from you getting upfield instead of just taking the ball, getting upfield. Instead, you wait for it to get to you. You killed 5 seconds easily. That could have been 5 yards.
Casey Cunningham, it looks like, really the go-to player on this team for the Venom, and she'll line up under center here. Ali Gorsica, the rookie, number 18, had a couple plays in the first half here. Didn't look bad, just couldn't get anything going. And let's see what Cunningham can do.
Handoff.
Round one. Off tackle, down to the 40-yard line, gain of 5, and second down.
Second down and 5.
Yeah, see, in the handoff, that was Tolis on the run, and she's quick in upfield. That's the key. Let's get upfield. Let's make some plays right now. You know,
little hurry-up offense here. They're going to the line pretty quickly here. I'm sure the coaching staff mentioned that in the locker room. We got to get some plays going here. Watch the clock. Standard set. Right there's a hole there, and just short of the first down by 2. It'll be set 3rd down and 2.
Colors on the carry.
I like to hurry up to start the second half. Let's get something going. Let's get some momentum going towards it. You got to make this first down. Don't let the momentum get killed because you didn't get a first down. Looks like it's 2 yards to the first down.
And with Casey Cunningham as a quarterback position, she does have the ability to run. So in this instance, you know, you're looking at 3rd and 2. If they don't go to a pass play, if something breaks down in the pocket, she can scramble and move her legs for some additional yardage. We'll see if that's the Venom's game plan for the second half.
Could be.
3rd and 2. There's the snap, fake. Round the end, there it is. First down and out at the 48-yard line.
Just like you said, Tommy, rolled out. She got the first down. That's what you needed. You needed a first down here. And if I'm the Venom right now, I'm looking to get some option plays in there. Let's get a read option. Let's fake it to the running back and let's have the quarterback sneak it out. You could really confuse the defense when you do the read option, and I don't think Pittsburgh is prepared for that, and that's the key.
Well, let's see if the Passion bring up some more girls in the box here. You know, they start stacking it with 10, and sure enough, they look like they are pinching in a little bit on Cunningham.
Yep.
She checks around, scans the defense. There's the snap, handoff to Tullis, and she's caught in the backfield and converged on, and a loss of.
See, where you're just seeing the run. This is where, if you're the coach, let's do a play action. Let's bait them into making a play, and let's do a play action and let's throw the ball.
They're just converged on there by.
You know, you've seen them stacking the box on the run game. So let's go play action. Let's pass the ball. Let's get it out in space and let's make some plays.
And that was a big loss of 6. So we're looking at 1st and 15. Or was that 2nd and 15?
2nd and 15.
Yeah, 2nd and 15. Cunningham back. Cunningham looking around. Cunningham has some time. She's going to pull it down and starts the run. Cunningham with some room down over the 50, over 45, around the corner. Gets tagged out of bounds at the 38-yard line. And a very, very sweet run. And there you go, Joe.
First down.
You know, that's what they need to go. They're moving the ball, and Cunningham's doing it.
Yeah, this is good play selection by the Venom coaching staff. What I would have liked to see was a play action there, because then you could have really baited the defense. But as soon as the Passion defense starts packing it in, let's do an audible. Let's get a play action. Let's throw it over the middle, because there's going to be no one back there. And you look at the safety right now. There's one safety deep. Well, she's not even deep, but you got one safety. I'd look for a pass right here.
Well, you're absolutely right. Let's see if they can loosen this defense up a little. Good little drive sustained here by the Venom. 1st and 10 on the 38. Cunningham looks around, and there goes up the middle. Gain of a couple there. Be 2nd down.
See, if I'm the Venom, don't get too reliant on the run, because if you get reliant on the run, these defenders are going to be packing it in towards the offensive line. So let's get something going. You gotta throw some wrinkle in there, because you can't keep it the same.
And they do have the Venom also, you know, with Tullis and Cunningham, and you know, again with the run by Peyton. I mean, there are some legs there in the backfield. And as you mentioned, let's see if they can, you know, pinch that defense in and then throw it over the top here, which is badly needed, down 27-0. 10:40 on the clock here, 2nd down and 7. There's a snap. Cunningham looking around, looking downfield, pulls it down again. 3 defenders there, but she will get a good 6 yards and bring up 3rd down, and looks like a 1 or 2.
Yeah, and that's a good run. She was going back to pass. She couldn't find anybody open. And she made the run up the middle, and she was converged on. Just like that's what they're gonna do if you're Pittsburgh. Is you're gonna defend those wide receivers and let her run, and then you'll kind of defend her at that point.
Biggins on the stop on that play. 3rd down and 3 is the official call. 9:55 and ticking here in the third quarter here from Hawk Field in Farmington Hills. Venom with a long drive to start this second half. Fake. Oh, they did hand it a fullback. Fake me out. Good. Up the middle. And number so Harvey up the middle, gained a couple there.
So step one of what I said coming out of the half is what they did. They've burned 5 minutes on the clock. Let's see if they can keep this drive going. Let's get some points. You got to get 7 here, and let's see if you can keep putting on time. Because if you keep this up and you're wasting 6 minutes every drive, you're gonna need every moment of that to be a touchdown. So let's get this. If you're the Venom, you get this ball back in the touchdown.
In the shotgun, Cunningham takes the snap. Look out there. Round one defender pulls it down, gets through there, got some running room.
Wow.
Cunningham a little study, takes a slide, but met there by Bookman and
brought down by number 6, Nigel Brokaw.
So the run game is working. So let's keep it going. You got to get a first down here.
Moves the ball down to
Make some plays.
second down and 3.
19-yard line.
And again, well, you got some time going. You want to
Second and 3.
get it something positive happen.
You've got to score points here. You have to. You're down 27-0. There's no thinking of a field goal here. You can't think of a field goal here. You're down 27-0. Passion offense has been looking good lately.
Cunningham under center. Second down and 3. Clock winding down, 8:10 to go. Oh, a little jump there, and that'll be called. Oh, is that going to be a false start? They got
Flag on the play.
both refs are looking. I thought it was offsides on the defense, but
Looks like the Venom are saying that it's going to be a neutral zone infraction.
and sure enough,
False start is the call against the Venom.
Oof.
and that'll bring them back a couple. And
So what the Venom thought was, neutral zone infraction ended up being a false start on them. And this has been the theme for the Venom is they can't get things going. They shoot themselves in the foot. That's an indictment right there on what's been happening in this game today.
And again, enjoy all the WFA action from around the league.
Passion. 24-yard line.
And again, quite a few games we have coming up. You go to DetroitVenom.com and find out all the player stats and where the Detroit Venom are going to be around town and community-wise.
Yep.
And right now, they're looking to put a score there, and there's going to be a timeout called on the Venom. And apparently they didn't like what they seen there at second down and 8, and
Our sponsors on behalf of the Detroit Venom
maybe
like
get
to
the
thank
little
Susie
thing
Blahnik,
going back there, a little talking around and
the law
trying
offices
to
of David Gorsica,
say, hey, listen,
NGK Spark Plug,
let's just slow this down a little bit here, stop the clock, and
heating, cooling,
quick snap.
Yeah, if you're the Venom, you gotta get things going. So obviously the coach calling a timeout. This is a crucial possession, and obviously you only have 2 timeouts left in the game. So obviously this timeout was needed in his eyes to get the team on track. Because listen, if you don't get a touchdown here, you're putting yourself in a very, very vulnerable position, giving the Passion back the ball. And personally, I think this is 4-down territory for the rest of the game. If you're on the 4th down, we're going for it. We gotta get some points.
And we'd like to invite you out to National Coney Island with 22 locations around the metro area here. National Coney Island, fast, fresh, friendly, National Coney Island. That sounds pretty good.
Love the chili fries,
That's what I'm thinking about here. Little cheese on the chili fries. Everyone's talking it now.
Chili cheese, let's go.
Hey, 2nd and 8 here. Get back to the action. 7:30 to go. There's the snap. Cunningham looking down the side. Oh, and an interception there. A nice play by Brokaw. Kind of stepped into that pass, read that all the way.
And they're gonna call a flag on this. The Passion we're going up the sideline acting like they're running, and they're gonna call it unsportsmanlike conduct on the Venom. This is another reason why you cannot. You have to be on par with each other. And right now the Venom are just they're not in the right realm of it.
And threw into coverage. I gotta take a better look at that. It's kind of like she tried to force it. In between the.
She forced it, and the one interception she threw earlier in the game, she forced it too. When you're a quarterback, you can't be forcing the ball in the tight spaces, especially when you got to know your own play. You got to know that you can't fit the ball in there. I mean, that type of throw is what you see Tom Brady make. You see Patrick Mahomes make. You can't make if you know you can't make that throw, you can't make that throw.
Well, it looked like in the first half. I mean, you do have as we mentioned prior, Cunningham has the legs, maybe doesn't have the arm, and then you have the rookie. You have a rookie with Gorska that has the arm but doesn't have the legs. So, for those coaches at these times to try to put a good play in there and then try to see who they're going to put in between quarterback at what time has got to be a little tedious task also.
It's like the old adage, if you got two quarterbacks, you got none.
So here we go, 1st and 10, Passion's ball after a long Venom drive that took up most of that, good half of that, the third quarter here. And we'll see if the Venom can make a stop. Nothing fancy here. Converge for a couple and 2nd down.
See, the Venom may need to make a stop here, but once again, their offense has put them in a vulnerable position. They gotta defend, and they gotta come out there. Sudden change. If I was a Passion, I would have did a pass there to see if the Venom defense was ready.
So coming up to the line, 2nd and 9. And there's a handoff there, bobbled, but Tally just nothing there going, and a good stop. 2nd down and maybe 8. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage on that.
So the Venom defense is doing a good job of stopping the Passion. Obviously the Venom offense needs to get their butts in order, but let's see if the Venom defense can make a stop here, get the ball back, and maybe you'll get good field position. You could strike real quick.
Bit by the long play all game the Venom defense has. Let's see if they can hold them. 3rd down 9, obvious passing play. Oh, and a bounce snap. Rolls out a little screen over the 30 and steps out just before the sticks to the 35-yard line. And they'll bring up 4th down, and the Venom appear to hold.
Yeah, but this brings up a 4th and manageable. You see the pass. That should never happen. 62 doesn't look like she's even ready for the pass, but she just got out there in space, and she was given free roam. And now it's 4th and manageable for the Passion. But it looks like they're gonna punt.
From the Passion, 33, back in punt formation.
And this is a good test here to special teams also plays a large part in football games, and you definitely want your special teams to be solid, and we'll find out here. Punt is away, short kick, bounces to the up person and down at the 46-yard line, and the Venom will start their 1st and 10 on their own 46 with 5:03 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
And you know what? It was Tullis again who made the play. She picked it up and she tried to run with it, but she was brought down by a Passion defender. She's been great this game. If I was a coach, I'd look to get her out in space. A screen pass. Let's get her in space and let's see if she can make some moves and get up the field.
Last-minute instructions for Cunningham is she'll go to the huddle and say, "Hey, girls, you can see. We got to move this here. Move quickly, running out of clock, and definitely want to break this goose egg here." And had a good momentum going for the first drive here until that interception that she threw. And again, everything's a learning experience here. Your first game after a long winter break, and let's see what Cunningham can get something together here. There's a snap. Little stutter step back up the middle, follows blockers, bounces around. Tullis taking another broken tackle and has some room. A beautiful run up into the 34-yard line of the Passion. And Tullis, again, like you said, Joe.
Just like I said, she is a difference maker. Let's get the ball in her hands and let's get her in space. Look at that run. She gets through the defenders. Couple missed tackles. She took the defender with her. She gets down to the 35. If you're the coach, let's just draw some more plays up for Tullis.
Yeah, Tullis has been pretty strong here, and you know, as it gets later in the game, you've got the Passion that are, you know, putting in players, getting some playing time here with a 27-0 lead. So let's try to get it going. 1st and 10, Cunningham. Back to Tullis. Tullis, another long, good run, and back to the 24-yard line. The pickup of 9 and maybe the first down. She did get the first down.
She did get the first down. See, Tommy, the one thing I would be looking for here is let's do a read option, because right now, if you're the Pittsburgh team, you're gonna try to get the key in on Tullis. You open up a read option, it allows you to play the defense and let them decide who has the ball, and then if you got Cunningham and Tullis on the same play and one's going the opposite direction, you can really open up a big play.
And Cunningham looks to be down on the sideline there. Could be cramp of a calf, but that's not a good sign for the Venom at this point to have your quarterback go down. And yeah, it looks like a cramp of the calf there. Oh, I hate those. Those are
the worst.
Just, yeah, little Charlie. It's so easy to say, you know.
I listen. I had one of my I had one when playing hockey as a goalie. And I had one as playing a quarterback in football. So I think the goalie one was a little bit worse because you got so much padding and you got a skate that no one wants to really touch. So that was fun.
Well, we'll see if Gorsica is going to come in here. I'm sure she is. Get some warm-up, and that will probably change the whole dynamic here. If you've got setting on a success on some running, and Cunningham is up and kind of favoring that leg, and hopefully gingerly can walk that Charlie horse off and return to this game. She was looking promising here in the second half, starting to get warmed up, and she looks like she's okay, like she'll shake it off, but it's tough, man.
If you're the Venom head coach right now, you got Gorsica coming in the game. Let's do a play action from Tullis. Do a play action pass. Get the ball out in the passing game and allow someone to make the play downfield. There's 3:54 left. You got to make this play.
Up the middle, Tullis again, and met there by the defender of the Passion, and
Tullis on the carry for the Venom. Pick up 1 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 9. 2nd down and 8. Let's call it 8.
See, I did like that play, but here's the problem. You became too reliant on Tullis. Let's do a play action pass. Let's get the ball out and let's make a play out there. You got to make some plays downfield right now. Your time is ticking.
The rookie Gorsica. There's the snap. Nothing going there for Peyton as she's just swallowed up by the Passion there.
See what I'm saying though is when you run the ball so much, you allow the defense to become keyed in on what you're doing. So if you're Pittsburgh, you are just going right up the gut with blitzes, trying to stop their run game because you know that's what they're doing. Let's get a pass in there. Let's get them thinking a little bit.
Big third down play here, 3rd and 10. Be a nice conversion here. At least keep this drive going from the 25-yard line of the Passion. Off tackle, there's Tullis again. Runs into another big stepping up in the box there, and kind of questionable there, but hey, that's why we're up here and the coaches are down there. So
well,
brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down. You must go for it. I don't understand that play call at all. I mean, if you're being honest, you can't be so predictable. You know, when you're predictable, you're playing losing football.
And so they opt not to go for the 3 at this point. Gorsica drawing up the play from the coaching staff. As the clock is rolling down with 1:40 to go here in the 3rd.
I'm interested to see what the play call they do right here. There's a blitz up the middle.
Oh, and it looked like she was ready to roll out there, and unfortunately they jumped, and again a penalty will come to bite them up again.
So like I told you, right, when you run the ball so much, you open up this opportunity. So when they see a blitz coming, they're trying to get out there. They're trying to get out of their stance right away. That keys up so many false starts.
Well, we call that happy feet. Got the happy feet going, and it's been biting them all game long. Here's a little, she lined up under center, drop back into the shotgun. There's the snap, Gorsica looking. There's a long over everybody's head, and it'll be the Passion ball. Will take over on downs in their own zone at the 24-yard line.
I like the pass call, but you didn't do a play action, and your running game has got you down this far. I don't think that's a good play call. Just you got to when you have the play action game, you got to have your running game is you got you down this far. Let's do a play action pass. Let's make them think a little bit. Maybe you open up someone open down the field and you can pass it to them.
Well, you know, the defense for the Venom have been on the sidelines for much of this quarter, and it's not exactly springtime temperatures here in Michigan, which, of course, springtime in Michigan is lovely. But today it's a little cold, right? So you're sitting on the sidelines, and, you know, all of a sudden, down 27-0, your mind starts to kind of float a little bit. You got to come back into the game, and maybe that's what Coach White is telling them, hey, listen, or Coach Bryce is saying, hey, listen, he calls a timeout and says, you know, let's get your body going here. We don't need to make this, you know, let's keep the ball down in this end and force them to kick it.
Unlike in the first half, the defense has got a little bit of rest. That's good for them because they've needed that rest. The offense has actually sustained some drives, but they haven't gotten no points. They have not paid it off. So the offense seems a little bit of snake bit, if you would say.
That's perfect. We don't want the Venom to be snake bit. That's for sure. So, but again, a little bit more learning experience here to go with a little over a quarter to play in their the first game of the season, and it's really tough to take away anything from the first game. Isn't that the truth? You know, how many of the best teams rally, and you know, it's all about making that run to the playoffs, and you've got, you know, after today, 12 weeks to hopefully finish up strong and in that championship game. But right now, taking one step at a time for the Venom. This is a revamped team from the Dark Angels. I mean, this is, again, their first year back here up in the Pro Division under a different name, and one step at a time.
I just want to see some heart from them.
There's a snap. It looks like it was bobbled there at a little running behind the guard, and George did grab the snap back up, and there could have been a great opportunity there for the Venom, but nonetheless, I believe some things just don't go your way. You practice, and I can attest to that when you practice, they don't go your way. The thing is that you just can't lose your cool. You take it as a learning grade, and you go to the next one.
Tommy, don't get into your hockey skills, okay?
I want to get into my football skills, but I'm sure these girls would teach me a lesson, and that's why they're down on the field, and I'm up here calling the play. You know, again, the clock's running out. 17 seconds go. This should be the last play. There's a pitch to the left, trying to get around the corner. Oh, and just slides off one Venom tackle and met by another converge of Venom players and out of bounds at the 20-yard line, and that'll be it for the third quarter action.
I like the way that they converged on the running back. I didn't like the missed tackle, but listen, you're down 27-0. That missed tackle could have got you a little bit of loss of yards, so that'd have been nice.
And there we go. So we will go to the final quarter of action. Pittsburgh will have the ball, and they enjoy a 27-0 lead here at the Hawk, and we will be right back. Encourage you to go grab your favorite beverage and finish up strong with us for fourth quarter action here on the DCTV Sports Network. Welcome back, boys and girls, to the, ladies and gentlemen, to the fourth quarter action here from the Hawk Field. Passion with the ball. There's a snap, fake up the middle, tried a little
Good tackle.
quickie end play there and met head on.
See, that just gets me fired up, you know. You make the tackle in the backfield, and it was a good tackle too. What a play.
One of the Passion players down on the play, and again, if you find yourself in an injury situation, the law offices of David Gorsuch are there to help you, and we thank them for being one of the sponsors of today's telecast. And also would like to thank everybody in the truck, the production crew, Frank Kelly, Joe Chapp here, and everybody else that has put this broadcast together for you watching around the United States here. The very first opening game, the Women Football Alliance game, my apologies. And Lisa King has put a very, very good product together here. And I'm sure that she's very proud of all the action, everybody working hard to get this season underway. And we want to say hello to Lisa King watching out in California there. So, and again, if you come back all season long, if you have a product that you're interested in advertising during the games, not only for home games here, but again, for away games, we do have the broadcast that you can see on DetroitCity.tv. My name is Tommy Morris, and you have color commentator Joe Big Game Chap.
It's a big game today, but the Venom haven't showed up yet.
Well, they still got the fourth quarter here. I've seen stranger things happen. So
we all have, you know.
We'll find out what happens here in the
good,
fourth quarter.
Good defensive stand by the Venom to start this fourth quarter, though.
And they will be receiving the ball. Kick is away. High kick. Caught at the 35, rumbled up to the 30, and down at the 28-yard line where the Venom will start. And hopefully we'll see, I don't know, did you see, looking for Casey Cunningham, who she limped out last quarter with looks like a paired Charlie horse.
Gorsuch's back on the field.
And Gorsuch will start this fourth quarter action. They lined up a little nothing fancy to the right. There's Tullis. Finds some room,
Good
running
run.
strong all game. And down to the 18-yard line.
Oh, not what you need.
First down.
Not what you need. That is not a good look. Tullis is down.
And is that another?
Looks like we have two players down.
Yeah, one for the Passion, and Tullis is, I don't know if it's cramping up there, and that's why the, ooh. Checking it out. So as we we'll take a look at the replay on this and see what may have happened on that play. Tullis enjoying a couple, wasn't long runs today. She's gonna have, with these,
She's been a star in this game. She's been a star, and she's been their bright spot of the game. And if they can only get something going in the passing game, that'd be just what they needed. But they have not been able to get nothing with the passing game going, and just need a little bit of help on both sides. So they're going to be starting at the 18-yard line, so you're close to get a touchdown. Just try to get a quick touchdown, Then you can have the chance of getting the ball back. Maybe you can make this a game, Maybe where you win this, you can potentially win this game if you get a couple onside kicks. We've seen crazy things happen.
And there you go. There's some help off the field. Teammates helping teammates. There you go. Not only will I block for you and tackle for you, but I'll help you off the field there, comrade. So that's a good sign. Tullis off the field. Clock is rolling here in the fourth quarter with the Venom down by 27, trying to get something going here. 18 Gorsica takes a snap. It's up through the middle. There's Peyton. Peyton dragging a couple tackles with her all the way down to the 9-yard line for a. Got to give her the first down just because you carried them. A little hurry up here.
It'd be nice if they can get the first down. It's a good job to hurry up here.
Of course, again, looking around, back to Peyton again. Peyton follows some blockage, another, all the way down to the 5-yard line.
She's looking like Derrick
6-yard
Henry.
line.
She's looking like Derrick Henry on those runs. Those are physical runs. That's just raw physicality, and I loved it.
6-yard line, so they're going to try keep pounding the ball on that side of the Passion defense.
When you got a person, when you have someone like that, you gotta keep just forcing it. Make them tired.
First and goal.
And I'm sure the kind of red zone play we have going on here. Of course, go to snap. Peyton again for the third time. Peyton up the middle, not much there, and they'll bring up second down.
So if you look at the replay on that play right there, they got crossed up in the backfield, and that's never a good sign. Look, the replay is a little bit late, but they got crossed up in the backfield. Gorsica and the running back, they got crossed up. She couldn't make the correct read, and that's the issue on that play. The timing will get there as you go throughout the season.
Might be a good time here, Joe, for a little swing pass or a little timing pattern to the end zone here, since it looks like they got everybody up in the box there on the defense.
It would be a good time for that, and this is where you would like to have Cunningham in the game.
Snap, there it is. Play action around the end. Gorska trying to get to the cone. She does it in.
Touchdown.
First
Venom.
touchdown of the year. Ellie Gorsica. Very first touchdown of the year for the Venom, and that's what you need here. And you hear the fans appreciative for that. And finally, something going right in the second half in this entire game for the Venom.
There's 11:55 to go. Let's get these points and let's make a stop and get that back.
Let's see if they end up going for 2 on this play. And Gorska was just tiptoeing into that flag, which was kind of surprising. I thought there might be a pass play there, but she pulled it down and ran and got the corner and put it in for the touchdown. And they are going for 2 here, Joe.
That's good for them. Let's get a 2-point conversion here. I wonder what they're gonna do.
There's another little play action, and around the corner again, same play, and Gorsica in for the good conversion, and that'll make it 27-8.
Who predicted this?
It's beautiful. That was a beautiful play. Beautiful.
Gorsica, she's not known for her legs, right? And Gorsica's not known for her legs, but she's made 2 plays with her legs so far. So that's pretty rewarding. Look at that run though. She gets it to outside, and there's no one stopping her at that point. Now, if I'm the Venom, do you do an onside kick? Do you chance it? I mean, you're down 3 scores. Let's see if you can make. Let's see. Do you play defense? Because I think their defense has been playing really well.
I don't know. That's a very good call. We'll see what the coaches are going to call here. I don't know if the Passion are saying, hey, let's look for the onside kick. Don't be fooled here. It looks like the Venom are. If I was playing it, they look like they're out on the field a little earlier. Like they're just going to kick it away.
Yeah.
And it looks like the Passion, you might have that conversation, as you mentioned, Joe. Let's not be fooled by an onside kick here. And, the Venom get a quick score. They're right back in the game with a couple possessions.
Yeah.
In time. So, very interesting. We'll see if they can carry some momentum after that score and get something going here.
Now, it looks like the Venom look like they might be doing an onside kick.
I know that's not Cunningham kicking for him, is it?
I think it is.
Cunningham back as kicking in the game. So good to see Casey Cunningham back. And she shook that off, that cramping injury, and Let's put one into the back of the end zone here, Casey. Let's start them off. Let's get a fumble here. Let's see special teams get a turnover. And it's away.
That's a line drive. It's going to go out of bounds. So.
Oh, and a flag will be on the play. She kicked it out of bounds, and the Passion will enjoy first and
wherever the ball takes it.
Looks like
I think it's 35 they take it to.
Is that what it is? Yeah, 35-yard line.
Yep.
So they will start first and 10 on the 35. The Passion will on their own 35. And again, thank you to everybody in the crew for this whole production. And we just want to remind you that this game is televised and there is no copy or rebroadcast without written consent of the WFA. All rights are protected. We thank you for being here today, again, from the beautiful Hawk Field facilities in Farmington Hills, Michigan. 27-8, Passion with the ball, first and 10 here. And there looks like there was a legal formation here. End around, up back through the middle and tripped up near midfield at the 47-yard line. And the coaches were yelling about some kind of illegal formation at that time. I could hear them from here.
The coaches were going nuts, and rightfully so. There was, but you see how she read the run, and she got cut back inside and made a little bit of an extra jolt. Got an injured player on the field too.
And Fatali from Pittsburgh has also been enjoying a pretty strong game. She's been involved in many of the plays and the long runs for him today.
She's been phenomenal. What I like about Fatali is the way that she recognizes, the way that she's running, the play recognition, the awareness. That's key. When you're a running back, if you have good awareness and where you're going to go with the ball, that's how you get better.
First down and 10, 47-yard line. George, little out swing, little 4-yard gain there, 3-yard gain, and second down.
And that's a good play call by the Pittsburgh Passion. You know, it's a little screen, little bubble. Just get her out in space. You never know what can happen when you do something like that.
Time ticking down here in the fourth quarter. 10:55 on the clock. Passion second down in 7 and enjoy a 27-8 lead here. Big down here, and there's a handoff around the left end, and a little stutter step, a little spin move, and then a big tackle there by Russell on the play.
You know, Cunningham missed the tackle on that. It allowed a couple extra yards. You have to wrap up. You know, no arm tackles here. Let's make some plays. Play concentrated and make the right play.
3rd and 2.
That could have been a 3rd and 4. You know, if she makes the tackle.
Got it there, yeah.
So everything like that makes a little bit of a difference.
Let's see if they try to just pound the ball up the middle here. No. Oh yes, they do. And the first down and more. On the 35 and 36-yard line, and Passion with a first down. That was tough. That was tough to.
Yeah, if you look at the running back, read the hole. She got a really good block from her offensive guard, and then she made it up to the seam. You know, that's textbook running and blocking, and that's a good job of the Pittsburgh Passion. They are doing a really phenomenal job at blocking those interior runs, and that's the biggest. That's the biggest way you can get some good yards is an interior block that can make it a 4-yard gain into an 8-yard gain.
George, another swing, and down by. Tried to hold on to it a little, lost the footing, and only got a yard on that. I don't even know if Polnick was ready for the pass on that. The play didn't look like it was exactly going to her at first, and all of a sudden the ball was there.
No, I don't think she was ready for that at all. I think that should have been a ball that, you know, usually you would throw in the dirt.
Second down, 13. 9:03 to go on the clock. George barks out the signals. George will take it herself. Bounces off one tackle and out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
That was a good play by George. You know, just get some yards and get out of bounds. And she helped the Venom in a little bit of a timeout situation. She goes out of bounds. She should have stayed in bounds.
Gotcha.
She didn't.
Yep, nope. And I'm sure the coach, you know, had mentioned that to her. You know, you just put your shoulder pad down. And but then again, you really want your quarterback bouncing off the
slide.
Well,
Make a slide. Do a baseball slide. We're in baseball season. Let's go.
Well, it is spring football season here at the WFA. We're glad you're with us. Passion, 3rd and 11. George taking it herself. George trying to find a corner. George out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
I like what Cunningham did on that. She pushed her blocker back, and she made the play. Very, very good awareness by Cunningham on that play.
Yeah, a gain of 7, and that'll bring 4th down on the with 8:10 to go on the clock in the game here. So, and again, if you're out and about, you know, stop into one of our many supporters here. We'd like to invite you to National Coney Island with 23 locations around the Metro Detroit area. Fast, friendly, fresh. National Coney Island. Passion. George. Again, another run. 3rd straight run for her. Over the 30, finds some room. Oh, met heavy there, but not before she gets a 1st down.
And that's not what you needed if you're the Venom. You were trying to get the ball back, and now it's a 1st down, and they're going to run some more clock.
And Tullis was not only put the smack right there, not only been running great, but then has to come up from her safety position. And
that was a hard hit on that play.
Yes.
Both the quarterback and the safety got a little bit of a jolt.
I kind of jolted me a little bit. I was, ouch. Glad I'm up here.
Yeah, when it's this cold and you take a hit like that, it'll rattle you a little bit.
So the Venom's defense, let's see if they can put something together here. They've been out on the field now for a few moments, and 1st and 10 for the Passion. Time ticking down. Nothing going on there. 2nd down.
It's a cold night tonight, so that's we're getting to the home stretch, and I'm sure a lot of these fans are cold, and I'm sure the Pittsburgh Passion will go home happy though with this W.
Chantel Sheldon has been strong on her defensive end side today.
Yep.
Involved in many tackles. George, a little swing screen pass to the outside.
Good
Nothing
tackle.
going on there.
Good
And they'll
conversion.
all converge. So, brings up 3rd down and
See,
a little ways to go.
a little bit on that play. I would have loved to see someone punch the ball out on that play. Force a fumble. Let's see if you can get the ball back. You've turned the ball over too many times. It's time for them to turn over the ball a little bit. But the Venom have not been making those headsy plays that you should be making, especially when you're down, 27-8 in the 4th quarter. It's the 4th quarter. There's no holding back now.
And speaking of turning the ball over, hey, check out Between the Whistles as Joe Chapp will talk with special guests about football and the Tigers and everything else. Between the Whistle Sports.
Always a fun time there.
Handoff and a nice tackle there, and
Oof.
it looks like Shelton and Landaway with the tackle.
Mm-hmm. And I like that tackle. That was a good tackle by Shelton. She made a wrap up tackle, and that's how you're supposed to make these tackles. Wrap up, bear hug him and then take him to the ground. That's a great tackle by her.
So a little late change as George is coming in late from the sideline, and a lot of yardage on the sticks to get left. They'll won't try a field goal, won't punt it. They're just going to try grabbing some yardage here with time ticking off on the clock in the fourth quarter. George looking around, and there would be it's like a false start.
False start offense, yep.
Bring them back some more. And they're just going to keep the offense on the field here. George is looking around, and
now if you're the Venom and you get the ball back at the 35, you could probably have 4 minutes to go. Let's try to get some downfield. Maybe you get an onside kick and you could make this a 1-score game. That'd be pretty phenomenal. But time's ticking. You know, the Passion, they're going to take time out of the clock for sure. With the Venom only having 1 timeout left.
So fourth and quite a bit to go here. I think the Passion are just trying to get some yardage back, and George is looking around. There's nobody available. George tries to put it in there, and again, oh, they're going to call. Are you kidding me? Oh, the questionable. Oh, and we'll see if there is maybe hands to the face on the offense, but I don't think so. I think it's just going to be a pass interference, and that was a tough one with a 4th and 19. Will make it a first down for the Passion here, and
I don't like that call at all. I think it's a ticky-tack call. I think that's just a call that you just, you know.
That's a tough one to swallow there, that's for sure. It's not going to, I mean, it's a tough one, but
it's 27-8 for God's sakes.
Yeah, you know the Stripes, they don't get any thanks out here. That's for sure. It's a tough job, and I just wouldn't want to be in that position to second guess my calls at times. But the crowd don't mind as they were yelling at them. And 1st and 10, and up the middle, and nothing there except for a couple-yard loss. As Derek Jones steps up in that hole and drops her for a couple.
That was a good stop by the Venom, and obviously time's ticking, and they're probably going to end up on defense. You know, they're going to be ending this game on defense, but I've loved the way the Venom defense has played this game. It should be way more. The Passion should have scored more points, but the Venom defense was stout. They were well versed in the way that they tackled. You know, they spent too much time on the field. They were getting gassed, and at the end of the first half, you seen that they were absolutely gassed at the end of the first half.
Yeah, that was tough. You're absolutely right. That first half, and but hey, they bounced back second half and got a score here. And this game is not over. Let's get out of here healthy and on a positive note. At least getting the ball back for the couple plays left. This time is ticking down with 2:45 here in the game, and the Passion with the ball. 2nd and 13, and they're just going to let the play clock run down as much as possible in motion. Pressure on. George gets the corner, still looking around. It's going to just take it out of bounds at the 29-yard line. Loses a few, but at this point,
what's the get?
Yeah.
You know.
But you know no matter what time it is in the game, the coach is still coach, and that's what they want to tell those players. You play to the whistle. You know, you don't. If you don't play to the whistle, you know, there's bad things could happen.
Yeah,
you know, you get injuries, or you just get lackadaisical out there, not paying attention, and you know, you just want to get set up for the.
I remember an old coach saying, if you don't play to the whistle, you're going to end up hurt. So let's just play to the whistle and get out of here.
2nd down and a long 16. Time ticking away, 1:45, and they'll just let some more time tick away on the clock. There's a handoff, but Venom are waiting for that, of course. And Courtney Smith had nowhere to go for the Pittsburgh Passion and is met there by a host of Venom. And the Venom do call a timeout, stop the clock with 1:27 to go. coaching staff is up here in the booth and signaling down. I think that was the shotgun play that they wanted to signal down to the sidelines.
It's interesting because this is the Venom don't have any timeouts left, so it's 4th down, 20 to go. Can you stop them? Let's get it. You're not gonna win this game. So if you're the Venom, let's just get a 2-minute warning, 2-minute drive going. See how you do in a 2-minute situation, and that'll help you for the rest of the season.
And speaking of situations, everybody in the situation truck, Kelly Rainey, thank you, and Frank Mazzella and the rest of the crew, Go Live Sports, presenting today with today's broadcast. And you can watch the replay on GoLiveSportsCast.com as well as the DCTV Sports Network, DetroitCity.tv, the WFA.com, actually Women's Football Alliance.
Yep.
I absolutely remember that name. And to all the sponsors and all you fans out there, thanks for tuning in to this opening game, the season opener here from Detroit. And the Venom do show some promise. It's going to be an exciting season amongst all these teams, and I know everybody is happy to get the first game under their belt here, even if it is in defeat for the Venom. Shake some rust off and get ready for the next game. 4th and 20.
Oh, it's a fake.
That was a little fake run snap. Let's just kick it as you get close.
I don't know what that was.
That was a little
I
tough,
don't know what it was.
Faked everybody out, and I don't know how you score that.
It was a fake, and then it was a kick, and then it was a fake kick. I know.
So I don't want to be the scorekeeper trying to figure out the yardage on that. You know what I mean? That's a tough one.
He's going through it all.
And we have again some great live events coming up all season long on Go Live SportsCast.com, and again, the DCTV Broadcast Network. Some really great events coming up. We invite you to check out all the great action on all those affiliated pages. And we have announcer today, DJ DX. Well, was not doing the blue. Was not doing the Bluetooth and giving the crowd out some music in between. But Eric Payton, the announcer, has done a fabulous job, and thanks to all the Venom staff here to get this game going. As they're going to try to put some more points on the board with a minute 19. Gorsica back, and she unloads, and Gorsica deep, and just past a couple outstretched hands.
See, I like this. I like this. Let's see how you can do in a 2-minute situation. Can you get down the field? Can you make the plays necessary to get down the field? The pass was a little bit off the line, but I like what the other coach staff is going with this.
Stay aggressive, right?
Yep. You never know. You make a pass like that, and maybe it just you get the pass and you take it for a touchdown, and then it's a good for the season and how you build on that.
Gorsica showed a little bit of the arm there. That's for sure.
She's got a good arm. Yes, she does.
See if 2nd down and 10. Minute 13 to go. There's a hand up, and Tullis, it looks like, I believe, is met right up the middle. Tullis again, we can't say enough. She's had a very strong game for the Venom.
She's been one of their best players, and I think if you're the coaching staff and you want to build on this, Tullis is where you build on this. The offense has not been good, obviously, but you getting out there, Tullis has been playing outstanding. Just got to get the pass game going, and if I'm the Venom coach, that's what we're working on this week.
Yeah, and I'm sure the Venom coaching staff is really going to have them working a lot. That's when you're the players, it's really hard. You're out there thinking you're practicing, you get in sweat, and then you get a game situation, and I think they realize that they're going to need some more practice, or they don't want these same results out here where they're playing catch up by 20-plus points every game. So 3rd and 8 here, clock winding down, hand up the middle, Tullis a little shake, dragging a defender, and that may be it as time is running down. And we thank you for being here. Again, join all the fantastic Detroit Venom action all season long on the Women's Football Alliance website. And we'd like to thank you on behalf of GoLiveSportsCast.com,
27
Soundque Media,
Detroit Venom.
DetroitCity.tv,
Make sure you come by.
and the DCTV Broadcast Network. Again, we will be with you in the very near future. Tommy Morris, Joe Chapp. Joe, good job, and we'll speak with you in a little bit.
Yep.
Take care, boys and girls.
Have a good one.